Welcome back. Happening now, there's a family-friendly new game cafe in Northeast Portland where you can find some delicious food and serve your family members in some competitive games.
Now we're getting a closer look inside the Paladin's League on Northeast Fremont Street, where Kohr joins us live this morning. What have you found there, Kohr?
Just about everything there is to find when it comes to board games, food, and fun here at 48th and Fremont, right in the heart of the Beaumont neighborhood. This has been here about 7 months. This is a place to come with your friends, with your family, sit down and play a board game over dinner, sit down and play a board game over milkshake, and just about everything else. They got a lot of medieval design elements built in here, a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, Harry Potter themed things, and a private room where we find Jess Monzi, one of the principals here. We've got the big Uno cards out in front of you there. That's you say you like this, right? The Uno's your favorite cards, right?
I love the spectacle of seeing people sitting with these massive cards and trying to deal them and shuffle them too.
I like the King's Chair here. Tell us just a little bit about what your concept and vision was for this place when you started.
So we have 2 children who are 10 and 12 years old. And one of the things that we've been lamenting is where can we go and connect with each other and have quality time and have just prioritize fun and joy. So we wanted to do that in our own neighborhood, and here we are.
And a lot of people do that over board games. It's a chance, like you say, to maybe put the cell phones down a little bit, have actually a conversation over a game that you interact with your kids and all the rest of that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it turns out not just children or families need it, but adults too. So that's why we did this.
The medieval influence. I'm getting a lot of texts from people back at the station telling me I'm getting the wrong reference. I'm Harry Pottering too much. I'm Dungeons and Dragoning too much. You tell me what your concept is.
Dungeons and Dragons reference in the name, the Paladin's League. That's one of the types of characters that you could play in Dungeons and Dragons. But the theme is really Lord of the Rings inspired. Rivendell, where the elves live, Kohr.
I know that. Probably. At one point I did, I'm sure, like that. And you have board games here. How many board games are in this facility?
650 plus and growing.
You went out and bought all of those?
Bought most of them, but we've also had some honorary Paladins donate games to us, some of our regular guests.
That's awesome. All right, so you got the sleeping dragon behind us here, who puts off a nice little ambiance. Lots of other board game kind of gives it a board game kind of medieval kind of vibe here to a lot of this stuff. It is a really neat place to come and spend some time with your friends and your family. School's out this week, right? So kids at Beaumont Middle School right down the street are going to have a lot of free time on their hands, as well as a lot of other kids here. And this is a place where you welcome kids just to come in here by themselves and hang out a little bit, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Children are always welcome here.
Children are always welcome here. That's part of the reason that we're here this morning. Children are always welcome here. It's at 48th and Northeast Fremont, as I mentioned, in the heart of the Beaumont neighborhood. Whether big card Uno is your game or Scrabble is my game. I never actually win at Scrabble. I'm always used mainly as roadkill in Scrabble, but so be it. Everybody has their game and everybody has their aptitude. Scrabble is not mine. Here from Paladin's League in Northeast Portland, where they are getting their gaming on.
Oh, there you go. You know, if there's one thing Kohr is, it is a good sport.
Oh,
yeah. He is a good sport, even when we're giving him a hard time about, the references there.
Of course.
And you can't, I say this with love, being one of them, nerds, you got to get those references right because they will correct you so fast if you're messing up your games and your movie lore and all that.
You just got to go there and find out for yourself what the theme is, because we've thrown about half a dozen at you.
I've got to applaud my husband. He's the guy that loves to explain the rules.
Oh, nice.
So of a new game, he's the one that takes that over, so I can just, sit there and
every group needs one.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to know.
He does that.
I just want to know, does he have a draw 4 in that stack?
Oh,
those Uno cards. That's my
Uno
game.
Reverse.
Yeah.
Well, hey, a good option there as you're looking for some fun stuff with school getting out for the summer.
Absolutely.
Kelly's got some cool pics to show us this morning of the strawberry moon we saw last night.
Yes, Emily, you sent me one of these this morning.